guys, welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode. Alright, at last we left off. You guys had defeated the drowned devil in the town of Port Knot. You guys had scavenged around, picking up most of the material, finding an undead bird carrying a note. As you guys talked about what the note was talking about and the town on which it pointed, you guys decided that your best path would be to take a boat and go at least 2 miles down the coast to get away from the undead army that was protecting the town and not be caught by anything. You guys eventually find a nice cove, beach the boat, and then start your journey inward. You guys stop, taking your first night rest at the bottom of a ravine with a large rock as cover. You each take your shift, paying attention to what might occur during the night. But as Ivan is woken up, as it is his turn to take the night watch, falls asleep. But luckily for the party, the corpse mound that had made its way through the ravine paid no attention to the slumbering forms that lay just behind the rock. You guys awake, putting a bare butt against Ivan, teaching him a lesson of falling asleep. You guys continue your journey, eventually leaving the ravine and making your way towards the base of the mountain, where the town Hillengore resides. You guys find another spot to make your camp. As Kovdar, you are fearful for somebody falling asleep again. We won't name names, but you just wish deep down that you would be in a warm, comfy space, away from any prying eyes of undead that might be in the area. When you guys notice a slight shimmer in the air and a large dome that is formed around you. Paul, you recognize this spell and understand that its properties are to keep you safe and any who dwell inside for its duration. You guys, taking your confidence in what Kovdar has produced, you guys eventually fall asleep, taking your long rest. You guys awaken to the scratching sounds of another corpse mound that has found the dome and has found it quite curious. What do you guys wish to do?
I'm going to suggest we all hit it at the same time.
Maybe if we do nothing, it'll just go away.
I don't know, it seems very interested in the dome, and the dome won't last forever.
How do we know that? Oh, well, I guess you would know that.
Yeah, eventually the dome will end. So, on 3, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I guess.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna rage and attack with my fellow compatriots.
So, you each ready your weapon. Make your attacks.
Advantage?
Advantage.
I'll catch myself on flyer. 2 if I can.
So 19 to hit and 27 to hit.
Both those hit.
18 and a 28 to hit.
That hits.
25 and 23.
That's a mess.
Thanks.
Go ahead and roll your damage, guys.
And I'm going to do 2 level 1 smites.
Okay.
So my first attack does 13 slashing, 15 radiant. And the second one is 17 slashing, 16 radiant.
Okay. Okay, what's everyone else?
33.
33 total?
Yeah.
So my total was 32, and if at any point in those 2 attacks it was at or below 25 HP, it has to roll a save.
So together you guys did 126 points of damage.
Yes.
And if it's at or below 25 HP.
No, it is not. It is still way above. But as you guys draw your weapons and lash out against this undead mound that is crawling around the side, you can see these half skeleton, half zombie corpses press up against, their undead jowls trying to gnaw at the bubble itself. You guys pick your targets and start cutting away at these creatures. You can see sections after Paul attacks of these undead creatures disintegrating from his attacks. Kovdar, yours, they seem to dissolve into a liquid puddle from your radiant damage that you put out from your inner rage. You're on fire, right? Mm-hmm. You can see other sections as Ivan's pokes, stabs is a better word. As Ivan stabs at the corpse mound, many of the zombies themselves catching fire and burning away. Go ahead and make another round of attacks.
I will bonus action light my axe on fire this time.
Okay.
One of them was a crit.
Okay, if you guys roll above a 16, that is a hit.
Dope.
So first one's a hit, and second one's a hit.
Okay, add all of your damage together, and then I'm going to do one more thing.
So 62 total.
Okay?
37.
65.
Holy crap, you
My
two.
second hit was a crit and did itself 48 of that.
Okay, so...
And if it's added below 25, it needs to make a save.
Okay, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. I want you guys to each roll me initiative.
14.
13.
15.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
We're so perfect.
Wow, all right. All right. You guys brandish your weapons once again. Kovdar, you, speaking the command word for your newly forged axe, watch it ignite in flames as you guys start to carve away once again. You guys are actually having fun. Finally getting some much needed revenge on some of these undead creatures for not only the loss of your friend, but for the problems that they've brought to this area. So, Ivan, you go first in your glee, stabbing away at many of these mounds. You actually find one and jam your trident through the eyes of this, shoving the zombie back into the corpse mound and letting your fire bake the inside of this mound. So that was 37. Okay. Kovdar, you'd be next, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kovdar, with you igniting your axe, you just go to hacking at this mound. The mound itself seems to be dissolving, and only just a couple of the zombies that are molded together are all that's left. You easily cut them down. Paul, you go to attack, but Kovdar beats you to it. As you go for the last one, you just have to take a step back as a large flaming axe comes right across the front of you and cleaves the last zombie in half. You can watch its body crumple to the ground and slowly burn away. The mound is dead. Your dome still around you. What do you wish to do?
That was good morning exercise.
Yes, a good warm-up. Come on.
Guys are fucking idiots. Just get out of here. That thing was creepy.
Okay, what are you guys wanting to do?
Follow Paul, because he knows where we're going.
Yes, this way.
Okay. As you guys step outside of the dome, I need constitution saves from all three of you.
Oh, that's my best one. 30, 20.
Okay, you're good.
18.
You're good.
22.
And you're good. You guys step outside. Kovdar, as soon as you do, your foot exits the dome. You can see the dome shrink and quickly disappear. As you do, the smell of rotting skin and burnt flesh assaults your nose. You have to cover your mouth to keep from vomiting from the sheer stench that these undead bodies have left. You guys all passed your saves, so you have no negative effects. So, you guys leave the area, leaving the leaving the corpses behind. Paul, I need you to go ahead and make me a survival check.
No, it's this way. I guarantee it. Nat 20.
It is guaranteed.
I think I'm pretty safe on the fact that you guys won't get lost.
So that's 2 nat 20s.
Paul knows what he's doing. He's been here a couple times.
So, Paul is doing something a little different. Instead of following the base of the mountain, he's decided that it might be safer to be higher up on the side, to try to keep away from any of the undead mounds that might be traversing the valley below. So you see him start to climb the side of the mountain, only going probably 100 feet up the side. There is enough dead vegetation to give you guys some kind of cover from the valley below. I would like... How do I want to do this? So my chart is incomplete, and I've been having you guys roll D100s when actually I only go to 30.
I don't have a D30 on me.
That's okay. Go ahead.
3D10. I've got it.
So...
Except we can never get one. One or two.
So 1 isn't that bad. So what I want you guys to do is I want each of you to roll a D20 and a D10, and then you guys can pick the number that you want to use.
I can just roll a d30 with
What
my
if I want to pick
dice roll.
one?
You pick the number that is rolled, and that's fine. You can roll a D30.
Alright, guys, I got a 7.
14.
25.
Okay.
Lucky number 7?
Who wants to go with 25? It's really up there. We get another corpse now.
I like 7.
7 more.
7.
Going with 7?
Yeah.
Corpse
Okay.
mound.
Corpse. 2 corpse.
It's actually all corpse mounts.
I can't believe you guys
Increasing
rolled the
number.
exact same freaking number twice in a row.
What number?
So corpse mound was... Where are you?
Number 7.
Corpse mound is 22.
Oh, Jesus.
And you guys rolled that twice.
Who rolled the 22?
I think...
25.
25.
No, it was last session.
Oh, last.
Yeah, because that's the reason. So the first, when you fell asleep, that was a corpse mound that came by. And then another corpse mound as you guys fell asleep again. So for whatever reason, the corpse mounds just want to attack you guys during the night.
And so, corpse mount.
So, let me introduce you to corpse mountain.
Okay, but with a number 7, Paul, you are traversing the side of this mountain. It's not very steep. Most of it is a gradual slope down. But as you come around one of the small hills that make up one of the... I always want to try to say a word, but I can't ever figure it out. Anyways, you come around one of the hills on the side of this mountain, and before you lies an altar. You can see 4 obelisks made from human remains. There are chains between each obelisk as they come up that are rusted and bloodied, and a black and bloodied altar in the middle. You can see candles and blood runes around the ground around the altar. What do you guys wish to do?
Destroy it.
Jesus.
Not fucking with these runes. I immediately destroy the runes.
Okay. How do you want to go about doing it?
Aggressively. Let me check out my spells real quick. None of these are damaging. I will attack it with my weapon.
Okay, so what part are you going to attack? Because right now you guys haven't quite reached it. You can just see it off in the distance.
Oh.
It's probably 30, 40 feet in front of you.
You want to wait until we get up to it before we just start trying to attack it?
Are you saying the same character?
Sure. If I notice you trying to attack it.
You notice me. I draw my weapon. Last time I waited at runes, some fucking devils came out of it. I'm not fucking with this. And I will. You said the obelisks were made of bodies?
So they're made of human remains, so lots of bones and torn figures hanging from the side.
I will use my sword to strike down the obelisks.
Okay, so as you step closer, I want you to make me a percentile roll.
Oh shit.
That sounds really bad.
That does sound very not good.
Intentional rolls only.
Well, that was so cocked. 59.
Okay.
So close to 69.
Yes, I am a failure.
As you get closer, you can feel a necrotic energy surround you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Bet.
Oh no.
Your constitution's pretty high, honestly, so you should be fine.
I got a 13. If it feels like I'm not passing, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
What did you roll?
A 13.
13 is not a pass.
I will be rolling again.
That one.
24.
That is a pass. You will take 21 points of necrotic damage, halved, because you passed.
Thank God. I thought that was half.
24.
No, it'll be 11 points. It's 21.
21. Okay, 11.
So
Do
11.
we see something happen to Paul? Like he gets struck by black lightning?
You
or
actually watch Paul.
pull.
Can I attempt to bonus action activate my beast sensibility and give myself temp health?
You can.
Do you need me to roll anything to try and get it, or?
What exactly does it do again?
So I activate it and it gives me my level plus my Constitution score and temporary health.
No, it just activates.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, no,
So
that's
I thought
fine.
I'd ask, but it will give me
But you do.
11 temp health.
Well, you'll take the damage first, and then you'll activate it.
I want it to block. That's why I asked if you needed to roll.
Oh no, you'll get hit with this first, and then you can do the temp later.
Well, I don't need the temp if I'm not blocking damage with it.
No, you can't use this to shield yourself. Okay, so you guys actually watch Paul as he draws his sword out. He holds it before him, saying a quick prayer. As he walks forward with his sword raised, he goes to slash at the bone obelisks. You guys actually watch as from the altar a black pulse comes out, and you see it engulf Paul. But as soon as it came, it quickly disperses. Paul, you make the attack against one of these obelisks, cutting it deeply. You can see the bones themselves clatter to life as they cackle at you. But with the magic of your sword, they instantly explode and disintegrate. Part of the obelisk is destroyed, and it begins to fall as the chains on either side catch the obelisk and keep it from falling. What do you wish to do?
Hey, Paul, that looked like it really hurt.
How strong do the chains look?
They're pretty thick. They're probably 1 inch thick chains.
I will approach. So the one I attacked is gone.
So it's tried to collapse and has tried to fall over, but the chains have caught it. So you could do another swipe at it and take it out completely and let the chains dangle. It's still partially there, but just barely.
What other things are around there?
Just the altar.
I'm gonna try to attack the altar.
Okay, so I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Awesome.
Couldn't just walk around the goddamn thing.
Nope.
Gotta attack it.
Gotta attack it.
Gotta get damaged.
Okay,
Gotta.
Kovdar,
10.
Ivan,
6.
Paul.
Also 6.
Okay,
Oh no.
that is not that big of a deal.
Do we have? I have the higher dex. I am faster.
It's fine. Okay, so
Both of us will have 2 monster turns before or something like that.
Kovdar, as you step towards the altar, you can see another black pulse come out. Where are you at?
I didn't walk up with any of them. If that's
He's like 30 feet away. Just like,
not 30 feet away. I wouldn't imagine I was 30 feet away, but
Okay.
I didn't
So-
walk up directly next
Okay,
to the
so
altar.
you are outside of the effect of this altar.
Perfect.
I need both of you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Just as planned.
22.
Okay, that is a pass. I will go ahead and roll for this now.
what do I have that could help me here?
Should have activated those 10 points, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed. With an 11.
Okay, So, you know what this altar is doing. You can hear and feel the next pulse coming. I will allow you to activate your beast sense this time.
Yes. 11 temp health.
So,
I'm gonna need it.
Paul, you fail. Kovdar, you pass. The damage is 20 necrotic.
And bonus action, light my axe on fire.
Okay.
Don't tell me you're gonna whack it again.
We haven't whacked
I didn't hit
it
it yet. I just stepped in the thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm gonna attack the altar.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I forgot. It must be pulsing or something.
That is 22.
That's a hit. Go and roll damage.
16 slashing, 9 fire.
Okay. Okay. So, Kovdar, you raise your axe above your head and drop it on this blackened altar. You can see a large chunk of the altar be chipped away, your fire just brushing against it, not really having any effect. Okay, that is your turn.
Got another attack.
Oh, you do have another attack. Go ahead and make your next attack.
It's 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
11 slashing, 12 fire.
Okay. You try to cut the altar in the exact same spot, but this time your axe glances off. You do manage to just barely chip it, but not do as much damage this time. At the end of your turn?
Yep.
Paul.
Oh.
Paul and Ivan. You guys can take your turn at the same time.
So, I will strike the next pillar, or obelisk.
Okay.
Did it look like the magic of the undead portion of my weapon worked on this?
Oh, yes. You disintegrated a huge chunk of these obelisks with the magic that you have in your weapon.
Okay, and I will make attacks against the next one.
Okay, go ahead and roll me to hit.
I will rage first,
Okay.
and then I will attack it.
You use your last rage on this?
Oh, he's got more.
No, that would be my last.
You got 2.
Oh, did you rage during the first fight?
For the extra damage.
Oh.
You make a good point. I won't rage.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and rage.
Rage.
She
Go
feels
ahead.
so angry.
Pussy.
You should just do
It's
it.
doing necrotic damage.
Pussy.
Anyway.
Go ahead and
You
go ahead
practically
and use
already
everything
stated
up.
you raged when you ran up to this thing and just whacked it.
Nope, I will just attack it. 21 on the first
Okay, that's a hit.
attack.
Don't worry about
Did
damage.
I roll my dice? Am I stupid?
No, you rolled your dice.
Okay, yeah, 21.
rolled-
Then.
yeah.
I've the memory of rolling just lost.
Don't worry about damage.
Okay, and,
As you hit the obelisk, you disintegrate another
and I
chunk.
will move to the next one then.
Okay. Again, the chains pull tight. You can still hear the laughing of the skulls that are embedded in these obelisks, cackling at you with laughter.
Hang on, the skulls are laughing.
Skulls are laughing.
I would have attacked those guys. New plan.
18 on the next pillar.
That's another hit. The chains pull tight. You can actually see the last pillar starting to lean heavily inwards as the weight of the other pillars are pulling it. The skulls are laughing. Ivan, what do you want to do?
He wants
Watch.
to step inside and cause more damage to everybody.
Yes, I want to slice my neck.
Nuke time! You're just gonna watch these guys as they...
Yeah, I'm gonna find a nice rock I could sit on.
Okay.
And sip some water.
Okay, sounds good. All right, back to the top. You guys feel and hear another pulse from the altar as it releases another necrotic wave. I need a constitution save from both of you.
Bastard pillars. 22.
That's 19.
Okay. So you pass. You are right next to the altar. That's a fail.
What?
I'm consistent. That's another 20 points of necrotic damage.
10.
Okay. Govdar, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go attack
The last
the
pillar.
last pillar.
Okay.
Obelisk.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
So 10 slashing, 7 fire.
Okay. You can hear the skulls behind you laughing at you in the process of you trying to cut away at the blackened altar. You turn in your fit and charge and attack the last obelisk, cutting it deeply and just enough that it breaks loose and falls inward. The other 3 pillars pulling with their weight against it. You just manage to step out of the way as the obelisk collapses and scatters the bones. The skulls quit laughing. What do you wish to do?
Now, is that initiative over?
It's still his turn.
Does it feel like the altar is still active?
You can roll me an Arcana.
You got this. You definitely.
I can re-roll once.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so much better. 17.
The altar does feel like it is still radiating a necrotic field. The altar is still active.
How big is this altar?
It's small, probably about 3 foot long, foot wide. You can see that there are blood runes etched into the top of this altar.
Does it look like it is connected to the ground, or is it just sitting on the ground?
So it's on a pedestal, but it doesn't look like it's connected. It looks like it was set here on top of this stone mound.
I'm gonna pick it up above my head and try to smash it on the stone.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Dirty 20.
That's enough. It is heavy, but you manage to rip it from the stone pile and chuck it. It hits the ground. I'd say what, maybe a d6 of damage? What do you think?
How far do you throw it?
I mean, pretty strong. It's probably... The altar itself is probably right around 300 pounds, so it's everything for you to pick it up and chuck it. So it'd probably just be at the bottom of the mound. Okay. It lands with a thud on the ground. I hate when I forget words. You feel like your muscles burn from the exertion that you've just put out. But as you look at the altar, it doesn't seem damaged whatsoever from the attack. But you can still feel an energy coming from it. Paul.
I'm gonna do a Arcana check to see if I can tell how to stop it from being a bitch.
Yep, go for it.
So that's a dirty 20.
You can definitely tell that the blood runes that are etched under the top of this thing are definitely giving it its power. You need to break the altar.
Okay. Does it look like my sword would fare well against the altar?
Might.
It is magic. Probably be fine.
I mean, a magic item that you just crafted seemed to do quite a bit of damage to it.
I'm gonna strike it down with the fury of the gods.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me to hit.
Did the fire damage look like it was effective? Not at all?
No.
I will attack it. Excellent.
Jiminy Christmas,
It's
Joel.
prone. It's prone on the ground.
It's always prone.
So I have advantage.
No.
But you just agreed that it's prone.
It's naturally prone.
Yes.
It's not a creature.
It's
But
not a creature.
prone is its state.
Is a snake prone?
I got a 13.
That's a good point.
That's why they're so easy to kill.
You strike the altar with your sword. Your sword vibrates violently in your hand from the attack.
Whoa.
It did not have any effect.
I'll attack it again.
Go ahead and roll me to hit.
22.
Deciding it better not to attack the edges, but instead the letters itself. You plunge your sword into one of the letters. Go ahead and make your damage roll.
Yes.
Oh.
Super sad.
17 damage.
Okay. So how much is radiant? How much is slashing?
2 radiant.
Okay.
And the rest was slashing.
That was 17 damage. So it was what, 15 slashing?
Yeah. And then if it is at or below 25 HP. It has to make a save.
You really want this to happen on anything.
If the damage is going through, I have to assume that the runes would make it. I don't know.
All right. So, what's the DC?
Holy shit. The DC is 15.
15.
Wisdom.
It saves.
Okay, it is frightened.
Okay.
The runes are frightened.
You can see the altar just gently shift as it's terrified and feared now. No, I rolled for a different
skeletons
reason.
that we're now cackling.
But that's your last attack,
That
right?
is, other than my bonus action. Let's see if I actually could do something. Do I have any bonus action spells? Oh, this is a bonus action. This is an action. That's an action. Healing. I will healing word myself at second level. Oh, wait. No, at first level.
You can hear the altar charging another dispersion.
What's the
of this necrotic
radius of
energy.
this dispersion?
It comes just right before Ivan.
How
The
far
rock-
is Ivan?
He's 30 feet from the altar.
I move to Ivan. I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, 30 feet movement.
And I will word of healing myself.
Okay.
As I am fucked.
So you can hear the gathering of this necrotic energy as it gets ready to pulse.
Nice.
You turn and run. Okay, that's all you're gonna do?
Yeah. That's all I can do.
Kovdar. Constitution saving throw.
18.
That is another fail.
He's not
I'm
right
not
next
right
to the
next
altar
to it. I
anymore.
threw it. Not right next to it.
You probably, threw it
10 feet, probably.
10 feet? I would
Yeah.
be stretching. All right.
I don't even have to move all the way to Ivan. He threw it away.
Depends on which way he threw it. I would say he probably threw it away. So
He threw it right towards Ivan.
You're going to take some damage.
what'd you roll?
18.
18? All right. I will give that to you. You save.
And take 50 points.
18 points of necrotic damage, halved to 9. The whining, you have 85 freaking health.
Yes.
But I saved.
Yes, I did.
It could kill me.
It's the principle of the matter.
Yeah, I bet.
He could be at 74, and that'd be a travesty.
Alright, Kovdar, you can feel the stinging of this wake going over and around your body. Almost feels like it's pulling a section of your soul away with each pulse. It is your turn.
You gonna attack it.
The runes.
18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Can reroll ones and twos. So
Did you do more than 1 damage? Actually, no. I'm sorry. Did you do 6 damage or more?
12.
You split the altar in half. You actually watch as the blood drains from the ruins and seeping into the ground below. You do not feel any more necrotic energy coming from this altar.
We win!
You're lucky. I was thinking about having it explode, but I was like, nah.
He'd have survived.
I would like all 3 of you to roll me a
Perception or percentile?
perception, not a percentile. My brain is just broken.
Does it matter that my passive is 15?
No.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 6.
19.
10.
19.
I figured one of you would get high enough.
Yeah.
Ivan, you are too distracted in watching
The
Paul
stupidity.
just turn and run right to you. You watch Kovdar tank another one of these hits before shattering the altar. You are well amused.
It's a pretty good show.
Kovdar, you turn, looking around, making sure there are nothing in the area that's threatening. But Paul, you happen to notice something.
Yes.
The ground itself below you seems to regain color.
Oh my god.
It's working. I knew it was bad. Look. I'm going to point it out to everyone.
I'll look where he's pointing.
You do see a couple blades of grass lose their blackened form and start to regrow as green grass.
How many of these things are there?
I don't know, but we're hunting them down now. That's officially step 1.
Better question. Who put these here?
Probably one of those bitches. Out of game, I can't quite remember their names. I know we've got, hold on. Maybe Solvane or this new guy. I don't remember what his name is, but
Cole?
yeah, cool. I will take 10 minutes and I will cast Prayer of Healing,
Nice.
which will restore 2d8 to all of us, except you're not damaged. You bitch.
Thanks.
2d8, I think, plus my spellcasting. Let me check. Whew.
Yes, I've
Up to 6 creatures, each
Good thing we figured out what those altars do.
2d8 plus my spell modifier is 2. Do you want me to roll it for like the
Yes.
whole thing? Okay.
Yes, you roll it for everyone. Spell is coming from you.
D8, 8, 23, 25. Sorry. 8 plus 5 is not 23. 13. So 15 points of healing.
triple digits again.
Okay.
Exactly triple digits.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Ivan must have been so tired, worn out from sleeping through his watch. He just had to take a break.
It can be very taxing.
Hey man, I didn't want any part of attacking a stupid altar we know nothing about.
Well, now we know that it's causing this gray shit.
And there was probably a different way of handling it than smash.
I've found that most things can be solved if you break it.
I'm gonna walk up to Ivan. You're probably right. I'm gonna punch him.
All right. Roll for an attack.
Nat fucking 20.
Oh my god.
Can I not do a crit? Is that possible?
You can.
Can
you
I
can
choose to not crit?
Yeah, you can choose.
So you'll only take 6 damage.
Fucking bitch.
What would the crit even do for just a punch? It would only,
Nothing.
It wouldn't really do anything. It was just a really good punch.
I would still allow it to like.
Well,
Like, you
because
don't
the
roll a
strength
dice.
doesn't double.
Yeah.
On a crit.
What I would
So
probably
the 1
do.
at most would probably turn to 2.
What I would probably do is, I would probably go from 1 to 2, but I would also do a Constitution saving throw to be knocked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna not knock him out. I hold back some on the punch.
Yeah. But you're very confident that you can hit him as you just deftly walk up and smack him right across the cheek.
Now it's like you did fight.
Really, dude?
You're welcome.
Really? You fucking brat.
He's like 30 years older than you. Look at him, he's so old.
Wait.
Respect your elders, Ivan.
Fucking geezer.
I am 40.
Yes, please give Paul all of the old man jokes and leave none for me.
Well, of course, we couldn't compare a deity that's lasted many a centuries.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Many millennia.
Who can count the eons?
All right.
Only his gray hairs could tell.
So, are all you guys ready? And you can just shut up right now.
A gray hair for every year.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Every century.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
Move on.
You guys set off. I'm still going to roll with that
The nat 20.
nat 20 for survival. It's for the entire day. You follow the rest of the mountainside, following some of the ravines and some of the hills going up and down. You do happen to notice some more of the undead creatures moving their way around the valley below you, but you're pretty confident in where you are. I would like you guys to go ahead and roll me perception.
And then I have a question.
Best skill.
Did the people of the town we left, did they give us a map when we left?
No. You are the map.
Oh, I can reroll ones.
Then I will just mentally note, for as best I can, the general locations that I see the undead traveling. See if it seems like they're traveling a grid or something. Or
I would imagine you have parchment, wouldn't you?
I have shit. I don't have anything.
You didn't. Well, you
I
got
bought clothes.
You got a pack, didn't you?
It doesn't come. It does. I don't think it comes with paper.
I don't. No, I think that's the scholar's kit.
Bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, water skin, torches, rations. I have extra rations.
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to? We're not at the end of the day yet.
Not at the end of the day yet.
Sorry, perception checks.
Yep.
I'm not very precise in my perception. 7 or 9. Fuck me.
23.
14.
Okay. So, Paul, as you look down the mountainside, you can see the various shapes moving through the wood, and you make a mental note on the direction that they move and the direction that they come from, trying to understand the movements of the undead, trying to see if they have a unity to them instead of just a wandering. Ivan, butterflies seem to come around, but they're only in your head as you are distracted moving around the hillside. Kovdar, as you are watching where the party is going, as Paul is leading the group, you can definitely tell that he is distracted by something that's down below. But as you look at the hillside, you actually find a small cove and a cave that goes about 20 feet into the side of the hill. What do you guys wish to do?
There is a cave over there.
Cave? Where?
Do I know anything about a cave that would be in this area?
No.
Do I specifically know there shouldn't be a cave?
You can roll intelligence check.
Can I get here? Never mind. Doesn't matter. 9. I don't really know anything.
No.
What, do you want to check it out?
I don't know. What time of day is it?
The sun is starting to go down.
We could make camp in there.
Let me go check it out real quick, and I will use my dark vision to peer into the cave.
Okay. You do notice that at the very back of the cave is an old wooden ladder that goes down further into a small shaft.
There's a ladder in the back there. Goes down. I'll walk in the cave and look down the ladder.
Okay.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
You cannot see the bottom.
Goes down
I
farther.
will look down.
High beams activate.
How far did I give you?
It's 120.
Or are you-
120.
Was it? Okay. You can just barely make out a floor at the very bottom.
It's about 120 feet down.
You do see that the ladder goes all the way down, but partially the ladder has broken off. Many of the rungs, thank you. Many of the rungs have broken and collapsed.
I wouldn't go down there without a rope, though. It seems like the ladder's a little broken.
Well, I have 50 feet of rope.
We need more.
I would prefer to not try to climb down a cliff again, Ivan.
What happened? Oh. That's right, yeah.
So you guys, right now, are about...
You don't know shit.
Did you
Back
guys
off.
tell me? I feel like you mentioned it, but I don't know. I don't actually
I
remember.
don't-
If you said
I don't
anything
remember
about
either.
A cliff.
I don't remember.
Sorry, I'll go down first, and I drop it. You just jump.
So you guys are right now, you guys are 15 to 20 feet down in. This shaft is the only other way out of this cave that you're in, besides the main entrance.
Man, it seems like a really dumb idea to go down there, but I really want to go down there.
Do you guys have rope?
Yeah, we bought rope.
Yeah. I think you bought a couple, right?
I bought 50 more feet.
I have one. You have one. He has one. That's 100. That's 150 feet of rope.
That should make it down.
And I have a little 10-foot section with a burnt end.
So I will mend that. How long? How much?
It was the rope that was tied to me that got exploded when I fell.
You keep it for memories.
So I'm going to attempt to put the rope we have together end to end and mend it and see if I can make a longer rope that's actually connected.
Does that work?
If they happen to be cut from the same section.
I don't know. We got it from the same town.
You know, it is kind of vague. I can see it.
Let me reread mend.
It's fine. It's okay. Because, like, the idea of it working is a really good idea, and I will allow it. Though I do think that the spell kind of wouldn't, but I like the idea. So, yes, you do mend the rope together.
I will mend our ropes into a 150-foot rope.
They really should have made true mending a thing. A misstep on the developer's part.
We're going to make that a spell. I'm going to add it to my pantheon.
9th level. Should it maybe not be 9th level? Maybe we should nerf how much it can mend and not make it 9th level and
What if it
cost
goes
you your
up?
life.
It's
To
first
9th
level, and then you can make it go up to... Yeah.
Yes.
Right? It'd probably not be first level. Probably be like third level.
Probably at least 2nd level.
Possibly.
It has the word true in it. It might be 5th level.
I like it.
I like it too. All right. So once I've mended that, is there something we can tie it to up at the top?
So the ladder is bolted or nailed to the stone itself.
I'm going to test those.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
You know, I'm probably going to pass and break it. Is it... Never mind. 17.
17. You grab the top of the ladder, checking to see just how sturdy it is. You can hear the wood groan and crack, but it is pretty solid.
Okay.
Here, I'll check it, and then I climb down the ladder.
Okay.
You monster.
You make it about 30 feet down. The broken part of the ladder is just below you. What do you wish to do?
How much of the broken section is the broken portion?
Yeah.
It's about 20 foot of the ladder has broken. Some of the, so the edges are still kind of intact. You can see that over time it's splintered and decayed, but it still seems pretty rigid.
You just drop 20 feet, grab on, keep climbing.
No.
Seems super safe.
Can I grab the sides of the ladder?
You can.
Okay. Have you ever played Dark Souls?
Yes.
You know that, like, sliding animation?
Yeah,
To go
good
down
thing you don't
ladders?
have a piked helmet.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want to slide down because of reasons, but, like, maybe shimmy more until I get to a more unbroken part of the ladder.
Okay. You shimmy your way down. I would like you to go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Do I have advantage?
He could break his arm to dodge the fall he's about to take.
You do not have advantage, unfortunately.
Fuck.
So when he started climbing down, I would have lit my axe up so I could watch.
Okay.
Oh my god. Throws the axe, grabs him, pulls him out.
So, as you
6,
grip
by the way.
as you grip the sides of the ladder and just start slowly walking your way down, the wood collapses underneath your hands and you start to fall. There are two things that you can get a hold of. No, you guys didn't throw the rope down yet, have you?
No.
He just started climbing.
You just started climbing. I will allow a dexterity saving throw to catch the bottom portion of this ladder. Oh my gosh, dude!
And so he falls to his death.
What about strength?
No.
No, he could.
There's like nothing. It's not that big though.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
it's
bigger than that.
It's bigger.
Oh,
It's bigger than
So
I flatten myself.
So, as the wood breaks and collapses, you start to fall. You try to grab the section as it's falling down, but it catches your shoulder and spins you. You are spinning and falling on your way down. What did I say? So, 30 feet down, you started to shimmy. I will give you 5 feet before it collapsed, and it was 120 feet down to the bottom. So, what's the math on that?
85.
85. So he will take 8d6 bludgeoning.
That's not bad. I could handle that, maybe.
I will give you the extra 5, so it's only the 8d6.
As he's falling. See what I mean, Paul?
You guys,
You'll see me just disappear.
I'll lower the rope.
you guys do hear a crack, and Ivan yell out as he falls. You can hear his scale mail ringing from the impact, and a solid thud as he hits the ground below.
Not again!
What would be funny is you see fire burst up the shaft.
If that kills you.
Ivan, you take 25 points of bludgeoning
Damn
damage
it.
as you hit the bottom.
Okay. Still up, boys.
Ivan,
I'm so
Ivan.
scared.
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
And you're surrounded.
Oh, no.
16.
You can see the blue glow of undead eyes as a corpse crawls up next to you. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Hello,
Nat 20.
Mr. Corpse.
Paul senses the undead. And he goes full down the rope as fast as he can.
I believe I'm trying to summon
12.
Satan because I got 6 again.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You summoned him. You did it.
What was yours, Joel? I'm sorry.
12.
12.
Don't worry, I can contort my way out of this until I die.
All right, Paul, you can just see what very little light. You actually aren't giving off any light right now, are you?
Nope.
No. You can hear a thud, but roll me a perception.
Can you hear me scream like a little girl when I see the undead?
Would I have advantage?
No, you'd actually have disadvantage because of the thud and the echo
good.
happening.
So it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Wait, I haven't. It's a 7.
Wait. You lit up, but it's only 60 feet. So,
No, it's 40 bright, 40 dim.
it's still only 80. It's not enough to see the bottom.
But his dark vision would go past that.
Why would it go past that?
Because it's not dark. You see the dark 60 feet into the dark, right?
The
I
dark
have
vision
dark
only
vision
goes
out to 60 feet.
Yeah, it doesn't go any further than
It's not once darkness starts, so I have 60 feet past that I can see.
that. That would be broken.
That would be ridiculous. I see everything.
I see the void. Okay, so you have no idea what's going on. You are standing at the top, a rope in your hand, and the echo of Ivan's thud going through the
So
cave.
mid-fall, I had said that I'd started the rope down.
Okay, so you have...
So
I would just say that you held on to one end and just tossed the whole thing. So it's in the process of falling right now while you're holding the other end, instead of just slowly feeding it out. Or would you rather just slowly feed it out?
Is it worth the jump? It's not worth the jump.
You gotta tie it still.
I'm gonna bonus action tie it.
That's a stretch. I'm gonna say no, that's gotta be an action.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm gonna free action tie it.
You tie your bootlaces together.
I hand Kovdar the
you
rope.
just clarified that tying your boot laces is now a free action. Remember that. Because
Only your own.
Only Paul.
Only Paul.
Paul can tie his shoes as a free action. I'm gonna hand Kovdar the other half of the rope and just go down.
Flashback to when somebody was tied to me.
Loose grip,
Okay.
loose grip, and hope that he
Okay.
ties it.
So here's the thing. So you either need to hold your action until he grabs it from you, or you need to just toss it and just jump.
do you trust him?
Can I use my... Wait. I'm so stupid. I'll use my action to tie the rope.
Okay.
I don't need an action to jump into the pit. I will tie
true.
it and then go down it.
Okay.
So much simpler.
So, in the process of you just tossing the whole bundle down, you just deftly tie a really tight. Well, actually, let's go ahead and roll for it.
Don't you do this to me.
I did it. I did it last time.
Can I use my smithing?
You can use your smithing.
Holy shit. That's so good. 21.
These are the rolls that you guys should have had. I was expecting at least 15 or more when you guys died on the cliffside. All right.
I didn't die.
I didn't die
Ivan
either.
died.
He died and lived.
I died and lived. Some may say I'm an undead.
All right. So, Paul,
I'll see you down there.
having dealt with many different ropes and hanging various tools up on the wall and building your own forge and set of tools, you just quickly throw a knot together and toss it on the it would be wood. No. So you just toss it on the metal stake that is holding the upper part of the ladder to the cliff face. You jump in.
Yeah, and I'll control my speed, just following as best I can.
Okay,
I'll go down
I'm not going to worry about any rolls for that.
the 30 feet of movement that I have.
Okay.
I assume I wouldn't get more than my movement.
So what I can do is I will let you have a loose grip on it to move 60 feet, but you will take 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. I figure that's about right. I mean, you do have leather gloves, so I figure 1 point of fire damage would be fine.
Ooh.
Okay, so you slide, leaving a loose grip, jumping into the hole. Your hands start to burn from the heat of the rope, the friction that is generated from you sliding. You're 60 feet down the hole.
So because I had the nat 20 for initiative, was that a surprise round turn? Are we doing that?
That would be a surprise round turn.
I will...
So to set the scene on what this happened, you do this at the time that Ivan, you can hear the crack of the ladder and Ivan yelp as he falls and ricochets off the ladder. He hasn't quite hit the ground yet. You, fearing for his life on how far he's fallen, instantly tie the rope, jumping down into the hole after him. He impacts and you are 60 feet down. It is now your turn.
Can I move 60 feet down again, taking the 1 fire damage without using the action?
It'll use all of your movement, but yes.
Cool. I will do that again. And do I need a perception check to notice the undead? Or is it notable?
That ought to work.
Alright, yeah, so I hit the ground next to... Do I need a perception check to notice the undead, or are they pretty noticeable? I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision, so as you hit the bottom, the dust hasn't quite settled from the impact of Ivan. But as you land right next to him, you can see a hand reaching out and grabbing his the scale mail that is laying on his chest.
I attack it.
Hello,
All right.
this is my friend.
And it's getting hit.
You see Ivan turn, the fear on his face as this thing is pulling itself, its mouth open, trying to take a bite out of Ivan. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Wait, why would I have advantage?
It's prone.
Oh, well, it... 24 on the first attack.
Okay.
And I feel like this thing's probably weak enough that I don't need to roll both my attacks right away.
Yep, go ahead and roll your damage.
10, 18, 19, 20. 25 damage.
Okay.
8 of it is radiant.
Okay, you haven't even hit the ground yet when you see this undead arm reach for Ivan, it pulling itself to Ivan as it's trying to take a bite out of him. You just pull your sword and stab down into the head of this thing. You watch as the stab wound in its head starts to disintegrate and the entire form of the undead creature dissolving into a fine ash.
Is there another undead within 5 feet?
Go ahead and make me a perception check. You've got 60 feet, right? Okay, go ahead and make me a perception.
A 16.
Okay. You quickly look around, seeing if there are any other creatures in this area. You do notice that you're in a mine shaft, the tunnel continuing on further down, but there's nothing else here. You do see a small leather pouch that the zombie was carrying.
Well, unless I can pick it up with the bonus action I still have, I will end my turn.
Okay. At this point, you guys are out of initiative. Ivan, you were just barely saved from the bite of a zombie. What do you wish to do?
Oh, thanks, pal, and I grab that pouch.
I'll help him up.
Okay.
No problem. My pleasure.
So it is a leather satchel about a foot wide. It's only probably about 2 or 3 inches thick, but it still seems to be in decent shape.
Is there anything in it?
I search it.
You do find a book inside, and a small pouch containing 150 gold pieces worth of gems.
Not a single thing but this book.
But I'm looking right at the pouch. I have a dirty 20.
And it's just a bit of money. Nothing that you need.
I mean, for supplies later, maybe.
No.
I'll just hold on. Here, it's good. It's fine.
While they're talking, I'm gonna go down the road.
Okay. You easily slide your way down, landing at the bottom.
How about we'll split it 50-50.
Split what?
Oh, and, nothing.
Shake his hand.
Inside.
Sleight of hand, half of the gems.
It's 23 insight.
Well, we're lying. I didn't roll a lie. Hold on. I rolled a sleight of hand. My sleight of hand was 10. But my lie...
So you do see him reaching for the gems.
Him?
Yes.
Yeah, we agreed to a...
Yeah, we agreed to a 50-50.
I'm not hiding from him.
I'm letting him
okay.
take half of it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm lying. I haven't really said anything, but I'm shady. He's like, nothing. Oh, yeah. And I reach out and grab some.
Try to hide it behind your back.
I just put it in the clothes.
All right, so however you guys got that figured out, you have 150 gold pieces worth of gems. I will allow them to be any kind of gem.
Ooh. They shall be a mix. I will decide the entire mix later.
I will allow this. You do see a leather-bound book.
Does it have anything written on it? On the cover?
Not on the cover.
Okay. I'll open it and read it.
Okay.
We're just talking about the book. He gets the book, and I get the pouch, and I
Hey!
take the pouch now.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm reading a book.
You open the book.
Did I just finesse my way into all the gems?
Fuck you.
I think you did.
You know I'm lying.
Yeah.
Ivan, as you open up the book, you are instantly fascinated by the different kind of hand-drawn poses that are inside of this book and the notes that are jotted down on each side. You can actually see the ink that is written on this book sparkles with some kind of metallic-like flakes inside. It is a book on strength training.
Finally.
It's probably good because I don't think me or Kovdar could even benefit from that.
Yes, it raises it
Does it?
above 20.
I thought it specified.
Oh, does it raise it above 20?
Raises it to 24, if I remember right.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's
No,
2.
The book, it depends
2?
on the level of...
Well, it increases your strength by 2, and then increases it. Hold on. It increases your max to either 22 or 24. It might be 22.
Manual
by
of
2,
gainful exercise.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
it raises your score by 2 and your max, as does your maximum for the score. So
Okay, so it increases it by 2.
it would raise his strength score by 2, and his maximum would be 22 instead of 20.
Okay, that's what it does.
If I get that, I could have my max of 26.
Can you even read?
I can take Yes, of course I can.
He's not dumb.
Did the same training you did.
Kovdar, does Kovdar even understand what it is? It's a shiny book.
So from you guys, it only just looks like a book. Only Ivan knows its true nature.
Even with us looking over his shoulder, looking at it?
Only if you want to look at it.
Of course I will
I
look at it.
don't feel like Kovdar would be the kind that'd be interested in books.
I've just been casting spells out my ass and not knowing what's happening. I think I would be interested in something.
I mean, I'm not uninterested. I'm a little more panicked about hiding the gem.
I already know you took the gems.
You are concentrating on the gems, so
Yeah.
you don't even focus on the book. I will allow you to make me a...
Like Kovdar would think it's probably like a spell book of some kind.
That's what I kind of figure. So what I'll do, go ahead and just roll me a d20, add one of your ability scores, whichever one you think would actually fit it. It could be wisdom, intelligence...
The wisdom to know you need to improve.
So 18?
18? You can definitely tell that there's something off about that book, and you are curious about it.
Which distracts him from my lie. But as he's looking at the book, I put the gems in the bag. I will keep them separated for the time being. So it would be 2 sets of 75, right?
So I got a grasp of what it does, or basically, okay.
Yes. You have a feeling that if you were to sit down and read this book, that you could benefit from it.
I'll close the book. This is a pretty valuable book. If you read it, I almost guarantee you will get stronger.
I am already pretty strong, though.
Yes, but this has magic in it.
It's a magic book?
Yes.
Can I roll, at this point, can I roll an Arcana check to see if I've heard of these kind of books?
Sure.
16.
You have heard of various tomes that help one increase their ability. Some can be on smithing. Some can be on archery. Some can even be...
Oh no. On killing yourself and burning.
Some can even be on proper ways to handle animals. This does seem to be a book in a series of enhancing one's natural abilities.
Do you think there will be more books if we go further in this cave?
Doubtful. I believe they are very rare. And I don't think this mine shaft was mining for
Would
books.
I get a hint at the rarity of it?
They are pretty rare.
So there's not
These-
there's not even a zombie corpse, is there?
Nike full disintegrated.
Where did you guys find this?
Yes, you see, I deftly saved his life from a worthless pile of trash known as Zombie that was trying to bite him. And it dropped only that book and nothing else of importance. As I take my glove off and turn it upside down in my bag, nothing else
Paul,
of importance.
I know you have something. It's fine.
Wha-
You get the gems, he gets the book.
Well, now I feel bad. I'll hand you your pouch bag.
Of all the gems?
No, it's
Oh,
only got
okay.
half.
Yeah, you just need to read this book, and you will magically become stronger after 6 or 7 days. Who knows?
You don't want to be stronger?
I could be, but I don't really need it. So
I mean, if you don't want it.
I will read it.
if you don't want it, I'll read it. I just I feel like it'd more benefit you in your mighty strength.
Look at you, Blade. He gives you a book to make us stop cracking jokes at your low strength score, and you turn it down.
I know. I could have got a 20 strength, but I must make my god stronger. One day I might praise him. Actually, I'll be a god with him. Never mind.
You're still praising.
I'll still praise him. He's too powerful.
The god of ass kissery.
God of suicide.
The god of surviving suicide. Explosively.
Thank you, Ivan.
Yeah, anything for you, buddy. I know I'm hard on you sometimes, but I do love you.
Yeah, here I am trying to help him out. He just goes ahead and just gives it away.
Hey,
It's your choice.
Yeah, I kind of wanted it, but I'll be fine.
Okay.
man, you don't have to give it to him.
No, it's fine. I don't need it. I'll find another book of increased fire damage or something.
I mean, you could probably really use wisdom.
No, I'm the most wise person there ever was.
You just try to. You know what? I'll leave it.
I survived.
Yeah.
All part of the plan.
It's true. We wouldn't have found these book if he didn't do this.
We were gonna go down this pit.
I was gonna suggest not to because we had to leave our water up there.
He just did. Fuck the water.
Yeah, you guys did have to leave your supplies up top.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Carries it.
You know
Catch!
how hard that would be?
Catch!
That would be so hard.
Not just drops. Whoosh!
40 gallons of water.
Oh, man.
Just explodes on the ground. You didn't catch it.
All right. What are you guys wanting to do? You guys are at the bottom of the shaft. The mine still continues down.
Are there like a lot of split offs or?
Well, it's late. We could take a long rest here.
No, it's just one, and it just seems to gently go down further into the mountain.
I don't really want to go in here. We gotta go to the town.
Yeah, but maybe
cool
books.
cave.
Maybe there's a library that way. A lost, buried library.
Couldn't hurt just to explore a little bit.
I mean, I think we should probably take a rest because of our valiant fight against the force of whatever the bullshit runes those were. And his dealings with my fist, I'm not going to name it. My fist.
I'm perfectly fine. Your fist was actually pretty weak.
Oh, okay. Night, night. I sing a lullaby. No, I'm not.
We're doing lullabies, huh?
I want to, but I'm not that mean.
Have you ever experienced a Kovdar lullaby? He's really good.
I'm good.
Really good.
Once in a lifetime.
For some people.
For the majority of people it's been done on. Now, why don't you cast that hut spell again? Leopold's tiny hut, or whatever it is.
I can try. I don't know how I did it the first time, though.
I don't think at this point it would be called Leopold's Tiny Hut or whatever the name is. I think at this point it is Kovdar's Tiny Bubble.
No. We could call it Kovdar's tiny bubble. Just think of the bubble and use the magic.
I would want to go up where our water is.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Yes, and then I can give sliding down the stairs a go again. The ladder.
I mean, at least then you'll have a rope to try and grab.
Yeah, exactly.
Climb back up and...
Okay. I'm not going to worry about a check. You guys do manage to slowly climb your way up using part of the ladder as help for your feet as you climb up.
And once we're up, can I, take an Arcana check to try and talk to Kovdar about spellcasting some?
That reminds me, I read further in there, and there is a check. If you have a connection to a deity, a successful religion check can be done against my charisma deception to discern who my godparent is.
Paul, religion check DC 18.
Holy shit. I got an 18 exactly. Oh wait, is religion intelligent? It's a 19. I got a 19.
You can definitely tell that the energy that Kovdar, the radiant flow, the red tendrils that seem to radiate from him whenever he connects to his divine power, is of his own, not of a deity's.
So I guess I'm just kind of sitting there, taking another look at you.
You remember the hair that you pulled from him in
And
your
I
pack.
still have it. This has got to be usable. There's no way.
Usable for what?
It's complicated.
Fucking weirdo.
Who?
Why do you like hair so much?
What all do you know about your parents?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. You were never told.
No, I was an orphan, and the Ravni took me in and trained me.
And they never said anything about anything.
No. I trained spells with them. I picked up a little bit, but I do not know where the hut or the flying came from.
Naturally gifted mage, I'd say.
So, it's a little confusing, but it seems as though that is just coming from you. But it's much like the powers that you would see from a cleric or a paladin. It's divine power. And it doesn't seem to be from a god.
Yes,
It seems to be from you.
I trained in paladin spells in the Ravni.
Yes, but you're not pulling on the power of a god. You just have the power.
I don't know. They taught me to pull from a god.
You're pulling it from yourself.
I do not understand.
I think he's saying the god is within. Maybe like a warlock.
It seems as though you have divine energy of a god.
You're saying I'm a god?
Don't boost his ego. Please.
It kind of seems like it, yeah.
I always knew I was awesome.
God. Why do you have to tell him lies?
So if I could just... And I empty my water skin out. Get a little, maybe blood. To do some tests later on.
Just wasted.
What kind of tests?
You're right, I should wait and use it when it's fresh. So we should probably mark a gallon of water off. Because Paul just dumped out a gallon of water.
It was not a gallon. It is towards the end of the day. There was not very much water left in it.
We'll do tests later. Later. It's for later. But yes, it would seem as though you are a god. As far as I can tell. I don't know what...
I don't feel like a god.
Yeah, but think
I mean,
about...
I feel amazing. That's certain.
Think about when you were pulling the rudder of the ship and I lost my grip
Yes, I'm very strong.
and you pulled strength out of nowhere. You were giving everything you had and then you made more.
Yes, I'm amazing.
So I'm gonna...
He is amazing.
Okay, so you guys reach the top. Having your little discussion, Paul, you finally realizing the power that Kovdar has. You guys notice that the cave is starting to turn a bright red from the sunset in the background. It is getting late. What do you guys wish to do?
Cast... Oh, God. Cast the hut spell.
I will try. I was thinking about how I couldn't trust Ivan on watch.
Yes.
Hey.
That's just what happened.
And you can't even trust him on a ladder.
You do it to yourself.
That's not... I can't control that I roll so many low rolls. I'm cursed.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, ooh,
Just
this
imagine-
is a mundane task. I can climb down a ladder.
The same
Four.
things you were feeling.
All right, Joel, go ahead and roll what you...
So I've decided that it's going to be DC 15 for the first time I try to cast it again
Okay.
with my spell casting, so charisma.
Would having me trying to talk you through it at all help?
You'd have to understand the spell yourself, and without it being a cleric spell, you don't know enough properties about it, so you wouldn't be able to help.
Do we know? Hold the one.
So I'm gonna spend a sorcery point for a subtle spell.
Okay.
It makes sense that I wouldn't know the Somatic and verbals.
Okay, that does make sense.
It's a bard spell.
14.
Paul can sing.
That would be a fail, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So you are unable? Or how do you have that set up?
That means that I lose the spell
see.
slot.
Ah, but you can try it again?
I'm going to try again. That's 19.
There you go. All right, Kovdar. Having been talked into doing your little bubble trick again, you sit down trying to understand the feelings and the thought process that you had before when the shimmer of the dome come around you. You try to think back, trying to remember what it felt like, the subtle fear that you felt of being attacked in the middle of the night. But the power doesn't seem to build up to the point of releasing the spell. You eventually have to just give up, having to shake your mind free and try once again to concentrate on the magical energies of the spell. Thinking back, you remind yourself of the journey that you've been in, the close encounters that you've had, trying to will the fear to come back up, to try to use it as the basis of the spell. You feel the energy build up once again, and it releases. You open your eyes to see the shimmer of a dome once more.
There you go.
It was difficult that time.
I knew I should have paid more attention in magic studies. I could be doing stuff like this.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's just him.
No.
You don't seem very magical.
Catch myself in fire and rage.
He's a pumpkin that lights himself on fire. It's pretty magical.
I can light myself on fire.
But
Yeah,
you would
but-
die.
No, I would just be very, very injured.
I can also die.
Well, yeah, duh.
No, like, it's really bad when he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, most deaths these days are pretty bad.
No, he explodes and comes back.
And then I kill him again.
And he'll explode again.
And then I kill him again.
You would probably be dead.
No. Fun fact.
He almost killed me that way.
No, me? Kill you. Such a mighty being. A god.
What did he fall off of?
What?
What?
I just know he fell.
I didn't fall. I've never fallen in my life besides when I did now.
It was mostly my fault.
That's right. You didn't fall. You were dragged.
All right.
Pulls out syndrome.
As you guys sit down, telling Paul of your story on your close encounters within the flesh cavern before meeting him, the Disemborium cutting apart your dear friend, and managing to sneak past the Titan and making your way upstairs to where you found Paul. Night eventually comes. Do you guys wish to do any watches, or do you trust the dome once again and fall asleep?
Trust the dome.
I want to do watches.
Okay. What does the rest of the party decide?
Other watches? I'm totally fine with watches.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it.
I
You
want to go
guys-
right before or after Paul.
I'll go first.
Okay. So,
Because I want to talk to Paul.
okay. I will let you guys set them up. You guys, the field is yours.
All right, so 2 hours will have passed, and I will come and I will shake your shoulder a bit and like, Kovdar.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
So, I've been thinking. It seems like you collected the metal from the demon and made my axe. It seems like you want something of me to make something.
Maybe.
Can you make something for Ivan? From me?
It's possible, and I'd have to experiment some, see what I have to work with.
Well, just think about it. Make something really good.
Maybe soon. I believe if I'm not mistaken, I might have some of my belongings somewhere nearby. I'm not sure how easy it'll be to find, but maybe in the coming days I might have access to some more tools.
Yes. Well, I just want to do something nice for him. I think some guilt still follows him a little bit.
Guilt? I do not believe my character was fully told any about Kovdar's miraculous death.
That would have been up to Ivan. You know that Chiron was killed, but you do not know that it was Ivan's lack of doing something that killed him.
I think I did briefly mention it to Kovdar. Not like I didn't go into any details, but
Yeah, you told me that you had to watch him die.
yeah,
You couldn't do anything.
something like that.
That is
But
the
I would-
only story that you have told.
And I would not retell anything else.
But everyone else, you guys do know that must have been horrific.
Do you have anything of Chiron's?
I have our Ravna amulet that was his.
Let me take it, see what I might do with it.
I'll take it out of my bag and hand it to him.
The Order of the Ravnai, the talon that is forged from pure silver, lays in your hand. You do see small specks of blood still coating it.
And Paul's going to go to sleep because he has another watch tonight. I will study it on our breaks in the time to come and think about what I might be able to make.
Thank you.
Is that all you wish to do?
Yep.
Okay.
On my next watch, I will, and I probably might make a roll for it right now while it's on my mind, look into the arcane nature of the necklace.
Okay. Go ahead. You can go ahead and make a roll right now.
Dirty 20.
The silver that's made up the talon does seem to give off a little bit of a magical essence, but it is very dim. It's so little that in fact it doesn't even affect really anything in the material world.
Alright.
Okay. So you complete your watch, waking Ivan up as he takes his watch. You guys each falling asleep, completing your long rest. The rays of the sun coming into the mouth of the cave as the day begins. What will the next day hold for you? What monstrosities wait outside the mouth of this cave? And will you guys decide to go further into the mine and possibly risk another flesh factory? We will find out next week. The TastyDoom podcast is an unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portion of the material used is property of Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Music is by Epidemic Sound. If you have questions, concerns, advice, or ideas that you'd like to tell us about, then feel free to email us at tastydoom.podcast@outlook.com. If you have liked our content, then feel free to join us on Twitter at tasty_doom. And remember to stay tasty.